to the point where I actually realized somebody behind me and pushed me in the car. Yo, what's good, Chello? Let's dab it up. I'm sorry. I never get for post any videos Sunday gone. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Let's just hug it out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Chellins. I'm sorry. But from the description of the title, yep, it's a story time. Great. Story time. Brought to you by Chello. Alright. Where am I gonna start? Right. So about in 2019, I was in America for a while. I was basically living in America for a while. Alright. And I had a couple of roommates. Two were Jamaicans and two were from Turkish. Mert and Sergio, big up yourself. Chello Sawagwan. My Jamaican roommates, Mike and Shaniqua, big up yourselves as well. Alright, so it was a case where I was residing in America for quite some time. Virginia, love there. I was working and it happened that one evening, Mike, my roommate, he said, he called me while I was at work and said, I wanted to go clubbing. I was like, nah, because if you know me, as all of y'all know me, I'm more of the reserved, laid back type, I'll stay home, play FIFA. I love FIFA. Well, them kind of messed up the update, but anyways. Yeah, so I'm the type of guy that would just stay in and just chill and alright. I love my own space, but that's not about the story. He called me and said, yo, let's go clubbing. He met a couple of girls off of Badu. No, not Badu. Bumble, yeah. He met them off of Bumble and they took a liking to him and he said, come to the club with me, man. I say, I don't really want to go to any club, I'm not the club type. I've never been to a club, and everybody be like, you're in a new foreign country, go explore. Yeah, I will explore, but that wasn't my scene at the time. Anyways, as I said, he called me at work. I told him that I wasn't interested. I got home the evening and he was like, yo, meet this girl and bro, she have a friend for you. I'm like, bro, I'm broke. I don't really have any interest. He's like, alright, I'm gonna be here and leave. So I'm gonna say, alright, no problem. I don't know what happened. Somehow something happened and he must have told the female something and they called him and he was saying that they want to talk to me because there were two of them. So they called me and they were like, why you not coming to the club and the admission fee was like $5 at the time and come on, you can come and drinks are on us and the whole works. And I was like, alright, I'll come. It was just $5 at the time. So I was like, okay, $5 is nothing. So went to the club, pulled up at the club. It was Manhattan's club. It was close. I don't think it was close to. It might have been close to Richmond because I was living in Hampton at the time. So it might have been close to Richmond. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Don't quote me now. But got to the club. It was a pretty cool club. The location was cool. There were a couple of bouncers out front. Checking to ensure that you guys. We were old enough to enter. Because drink responsibly all the time. Responsibly all the time. And got there and the club was a pretty cool vibe. We got to our section, our little section there. The cool thing about that club is that it had a stage area. It was not like those clubs that were tables and the bar, and it has a stage area because they do live shows. think it was every Wednesday, because I think it was a Wednesday that we went there. And Wednesday was reggae night. We didn't know that at the time. But anyways, we're there, and the first thing they said, they wanted to do shots. Now, mind you, I'm not a drinker. Never done anything like this. So, at the first. Anyways, the waitress, she came over with the shots, and I took my first shot ever, and I don't remember what it was, but I felt very light. I felt very light afterwards, and it was alright. Anyways, liquor work, once you drink liquor, it tells you you're a bad dance, and nobody can tell you nothing. I started playing a couple Jamaican songs that we know, and me and Mike were there, because it was like, from our interaction at the club at the time, and throughout the whole night, it was like we were the only Jamaicans there that knew the songs in depth. I guess the guy, or the male performer that was there, he had some Caribbean descent to him, so he knows Caribbean music and stuff. So yeah, throughout the night, we drank. This drink, it was called a trash can. Here's the thing with the drink. There was a Red Bull turned upside down in it, and the cup was like maybe quarter liquor, right? Now, me never know somebody would take out the trash can. The Red Bull, and let it drain out in it. So at that time, I drink the raw liquor, pan top of shots with no chaser. So so that's a bad combination right there for your first time drinker. We were there, the females they looked very good. Plus mixed with liquor, so it was times 10. We started to kick up a storm, and I kid you not, the entire stage lighting turned to our section, because we were dancing, we were really dancing, we were feeling ourselves at the time, and there were two older females there. We both made, the four of us made eye contact. Me, boy, if you don't, Mike and the other two older females, we didn't go with them, or we didn't go to see them, but they were already there. And and I saw one, and she was, her looks were very appealing. I didn't have a problem with her, Anyways, the liquor talk, and me a dance, and me a move, and me a enjoy myself, and everything I got good till the females disappeared. So where they disappeared to, them just gone. Like magic. Gone. Liquor talk. The older female, she was inviting me with her eyes, I saw the invitation, I picked it up, I went over. I'm like, can I get a dance? And no, lies me telling. I never asked. I lie me I tell, I never asked. I was dancing, and I danced over to her.
My nigga.
That's what she actually wanted. She didn't push me off. She didn't. No questions asked. It was straight dancing, and it reached to the point where her bar stool was like on the border of the stage, or out. It was up on the stage basically. Like the back was leaning on the stage, and it would be a case where she could have braced on the stairs, or the stage. Don't know what happened. Only thing I know, her two legs were on my shoulder, and Jamaican, go to work already, Go to work already, you know what thing already, when I boy do thing, It's sturdy, Yeah. And it reached to the point where the security had to come and get me and be like, you can't do that, and it's too lewd and too sexual, and I'm like, it's a club, make it make sense. If I was not over the age to be in here, I could have been here, and there are no kids in here, so what are you trying to say? I mean, they went away, we continued dancing, and then right after that episode, she made a shocking revelation, and these are her words. She said I took her soul. Yeah, she said I took her soul. I don't know how. I didn't know that I was snatching souls now, but hey. Anyways, she was like, where I'm from. I told her I'm from Jamaica. She's
come from?
like, oh, she got to come back in the suitcase with me. Like, alright then. Maybe a little talk. I was all for it, because I was intoxicated. Very, very, very intoxicated. Anyways, we're there, for the whole night. Completely forgot about the female that I went there to. Apparently, side story. Apparently, she invited another guy. Another guy didn't show. I was there. Afterwards, he showed as well. And guess what? He's a Jamaican as well. So it was only 3 Jamaicans there. When Jamaican meet a foreign, I don't know, for those who have traveled, once you meet a Jamaican a foreign, it's like your family that. You check for them, make sure everything good, seal up, yell up like everything. Like know from each other from primary school. So that was it. Anyways, I was there with the older female, and it was a case where it was like, we enjoyed the entire night. Not gonna lie, it was a very cool night. Then at that point, I was very intoxicated, could barely walk, and then the club ended like maybe 2 in the morning, minutes to 3. Was the point where no, time to go home. So she was also there with her friend. I did not know this. Came to the point where it's time to go home, and she was like, can I walk her to her car? I'm like, sure, you didn't have to ask, being a good gentleman, right? So I was heading to her car, and I can never forget. It was a BMW. I don't know. It was a BMW. I don't remember what series, but it was a BMW. And I say it was more like of her helping me to walk to her car. Right there, and she was like, she had a really good time, and I was like sharing the same sentiments, and everything was sparking a little conversation at the time. My roommate, I didn't know where he was, and he was. I mean, I could have called an Uber or something if we got lost or whatever, but that was far from me. Getting home was never on my mind. I was there enjoying good company, basically. Reached to the point where she sat in her car, and we were talking, and I felt her hand went down my pants.
Give your meat a good old rub. Yeah, boy, yeah, man.
So I'm like, at least you could have asked me. Like, you just want to take it, so? Come on, man, I'm not chopped liver. And she was like, oh, you have to come home with me and all of that. I'm like, well, now I know most want to jump on this opportunity. But me, like, I'm too self-aware in this case where I don't know you from Adams. Yes, it's a good opportunity, but knowing the backstory of, natives of that country, their sexual experience is far more explorative than ours, Jamaicans. And, I didn't want to be put in a situation that, and the rest I was black. And, alright. But I felt her hand go down my pants, and I was like, you find what I look for? She's like, oh yeah. I'm like, I was going along with it, still intoxicated, so it was like, whatever. You subscribe? Look there, sir. The subscribe button. You don't know what to do? Hit it. Thank you. Bye. To the point where I actually realized somebody behind me and pushed me in the car. I'm like, what's going on? So I'm like, no, I have to go. She's like, oh, you're not going anywhere. I'm like, huh? Come again? I'm not doing what? So I tried to get out of the car, and the doors were locked. I think it was a child safety lock that was on it, so I couldn't pull it from my side. So I'm like, hold up. enough games, you know. It's time for me to go. He's like, I'm telling you, you took my soul, I'm gonna take yours. I'm like, bruh, really? Let me get out of this. So I was trying to come out, and then someone else came in the back seat with me. I'm like, you're not going anywhere, we're taking you. I'm like, taking me where? I'm not going anywhere, guys. I need to get out of here. So I started to search on my phone, and I couldn't find it, basically. It was on me, but I couldn't find it. So I'm like, guys, like, relax. The party's over. It's time for me to go. They're like, no, we're taking the car turned on. I'm like, bruh. But the thing with the parking lot is, because everyone was leaving, so it wasn't that easy for her to just drive away with me. Somehow found my phone. I'm like, bro. Called my roommate. I'm like, bro, Mike. This female is trying to take me away. She's here with multiple persons and I didn't know. He's like, where are you? I'm like, wait there. I said, bro, I didn't know a BMW. I know it's a BMW. I can't tell you exactly what I'm there. He say, you left? I say, no, I'm still in the parking lot. He must say, what you mean? I must say, bro, just look for any light we're on. Just look for any BMW light we're on. And he must say, bro, I can't find it. I'm like, at that point in time, my shirt come off. And the only thing left I did for my pants take off. And like, me I try fight off the two females. And they're like, no. Well, it was one actually. It was one female because the other, like, the more mature lady, she was driving. The one that, you know, we dance together or whatever. He's like, bro, where are you? I'm like, bro, I don't know much. They not BMW. Like, you need to come help me, bro, because I can't. I think this is what I was saying, you know. I don't remember exactly because I was intoxicated, but I think this is what I was saying. He's like, bro, like, I see a light, but I don't know if you mess up, bro, just go to the light. Just go to the light, bro. I don't know if I mean, but just come to the light, bro. And I was there, man, I tried fight off the other lady. They weren't drinking, so they were, you know, and they had body, you know, they had great. And then at that time I did marga, piece of stick, piece of twig. Little breeze blow, I'm gone. Somebody there try to fight off the lady and she's like, you're not going anywhere, we're taking you away, and all these little things. Somehow, Mike find me. Mike, big up yourself. Mike find me and he must say, he might try to pull the door, he couldn't pull. And she's like, she wasn't trying to pull the door or anything, you know. What happened is that him called the female that he went there with. She had to come, block us in with her car. And that's when they decided, like, alright, it's not going anywhere. They're going to let me out. Okay, so now, say everything is over. But about to drive off, find out that the girl, when we drive out of the parking lot, she was also there lay waiting us again.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Like, we were all over Virgin at night. We were like driving just so that she didn't know where I lived, so that, you know, she didn't come in. How my apartment had structure set up is that you actually needed a key to get in, but if is that you can know somebody and then we just let you in. If you know how apartment structures are set up. And end up, like, it was after 5 in the morning, end up reach back home after we done drive. That girl that could have drive, I'm not gonna lie. She drive like a Jamaican taxi, man. And she was driving it was a Mustang. It was a 2-door Mustang. I mean, I tell you, the Mustang could have moved. But the BMW could have moved as well. The matter is, she almost take me away. I almost never see me if I made a video. Mother wouldn't know nothing. Father wouldn't know nothing. But that just be a memory. So, moral of the story is, see if you go somewhere and you don't know nothing, find somebody who knows something. Okay, see, I'm go to a club, I drink, I never know how the drink work because I never know so there was chemistry to the drink. Somebody have to take it out and all them something there. But yeah, it was an experience and it was fun for the most part. And it was a good experience, you know. It was my first time clubbing and stated and it was good. Most of just gone so. A little statistics. I don't know if she did in human trafficking or not. But it was a good experience. Until she tried to take me. But we're at the end of the video. Thank you so much again for coming back, tuning in. And if you reach this far, you're a Chello, right? So that means you subscribe, right? Good. Leave a like, share, and let me know down in the comment section if y'all want more story time, because I have lots of stories both in America, in Jamaica. Yeah, I'm gonna go nowhere else. But if you make it this far, thank you so much. And as always up on the channel, at the end of the day and night,